Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DF Confession Walls with Don Franco. On this third episode, I bring to you a very exciting story. Don't go away. I want to read it to you as the way it is being written. I'm here to confess because I don't confess shit at church. I had an affair with a nun back home. She was pretty hot under her attire. I got caught and I was sent here. No one here knows and will never too. As you've heard what I just read, it concerns a must confess. And as it is the principle and one of our guiding principles, most importantly in this channel, we avoid to disclose locations where our stories and actually the identity of the people for the sake of not exposing them unless they ask us to do so. Our role here is actually to bring to you all these different confessions for you to know what people have got hidden right down deep into their hearts, and why not learn from them? And most importantly, stay safe and avoid some of these things that we do in the society that actually hurt us a lot. So this story is about a man, a boy, doesn't matter how you call him, who actually had an affair with a nun back home. Back home should be in his home country. All right. And he's definitely now abroad. And according to him, he was sent abroad because it got leaked. So definitely from time to time, they were sneaking in and out. And finally, he was caught and sent abroad, definitely to further studies or something like that. And who are nuns, actually? Nuns are these special servants of God who serve in Catholic churches. For those who are Christians, they better understand who nuns are. It's just like monks in monasteries, right? Nuns definitely work in convents, I think, if I'm not making a mistake. I'm sorry about that because I'm not a Catholic Christian. And this category of people are not supposed to get married. They're not supposed to have an affair with men. They are supposed to consecrate their life all together just to serve God. And so on this edition, we want to bring to you this story of a boy, of a man who had it with So according to him, it was good. But however, he was sent abroad because of this. Now let's look at the situation. The situation is centered around Christianity. And you know that the guiding principles of Christianity is that if you are to get married, if you are to have sex or to have any affair with any man or woman, you need to get married. Now, this woman is not even a normal person. She is supposed to consecrate her life. What do you think would have happened for her to descend to that level? This only exposes the fact that they are all men and women and shit happen, right? But what lesson do you actually gain from this? Is it actually easy to serve and without getting tempted? And now, as the situation presents, one is pondering with the rate at which things are going on now in this world. What, according to you, do you think needs to be done for God to have souls in heaven? Because sometimes I feel like the rate at which evil is spreading and the way principles have been set in the Bible and other books of God, it's like if care is not taken, nobody's going to enter heaven, especially in this world that we are living in right now. Because Evil seems to be spreading like wildfire. And sometimes you even sin unconsciously. And like they've said, there is no color in sin. There is no degree. A sin is a sin. Once you have sinned, you have sinned. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that something needs to be done as far as these particular principles? Is it possible to keep them? What advices would you give to people who are sent or called upon to safeguard? Today in our modern society, we hear of so many scandals from different men of God, from preachers, from people who are supposed to serve as example in our society, for people so many people are looking up to them. You hear that some have gotten other people's women pregnant. We hear that some have concubines out of their marriages, but they are serving God. We are not here to judge no one. We are just here to ponder with you, because it is something that we need to ponder about as a means of trying as much as possible to live the best of our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Don Franco, and you're watching DF Confession Wars, and this edition is the third one. That is the third episode of Mr. and Mrs. Confess. What is it that has been bothering you in your mind? Were you raped? Are you crushing someone that you don't have the strength to say? Are you going through depression? What is it that is eating you up inside your heart and you cannot say that in public? We are here to help you out. Liberate yourself. Free your mind. Because what I want to let you know today is that when you talk, when you share, you get healed. You can just actually get a solution to your problem just from a message on one of our fans who's going to get into our conversation and actually put a comment to help you out. We do not have all what it takes to actually give you all the advices that you might need, but want to invite our followers and anybody who's watching this channel to put a comment as far as what is concerned. What do you think on this third edition of a boy who hit it hard on a nun and he was sent abroad? What do you think? Is it normal? Do you think that nuns and the priest should get married and live a normal life because they're humans? How far do you think they can support chastity, living without getting married or kids? Your opinions are very much welcome. Let's try and communicate to see how we can make our society a better one. Don't forget to like, keep a comment, and turn on the notification, because we've got piles and piles of confessions coming from different angles of the world. Whatever the domain that you are having worries in, is it about your marriages? Is it about your suspicions? Whatever thing that is disturbing you at the back of your mind, please do stay around and send us an inbox message. If you want your location to be undisclosed, we will do that. If you want to speak under anonymous, we will definitely do that. But remember, this channel is going to grow because you are there, because so many people have died with problems in the mind. We live in a society where evil has gradually taken over virtue and people turn to shy away from their responsibilities. As a matter of fact, we have so many female children, some who are adults and who do not have the strength to speak up because they don't just know how to do it, who to say that to, and if they're even going to be listened to, because that's how the society is designed. But you know what? We are here on this channel to free you from your burden. I think this Mr. Confess, after confessing, he feels good. Maybe when he's going to listen to this video, watch this video, he's going to feel more better. But what he says is he doesn't confess shit in church. I want to leave you to this question. Why do you think he has emphasized on that statement? I'm here to confess because I don't confess shit at church. This might be actually, I don't know, maybe someone who grew up in church and he actually have seen the practices, the unorthodox practices that are going on in church, and he definitely think that church isn't even the right place to confess. And he decides to confess on social media. Why, according to you, do you think he doesn't want to confess in church? Normally, the reputation of the church in recent years is going down. Not definitely because the church is bad, or that the word of God is bad, or that the message is bad. Definitely because of the pressures of the 21st century. Definitely because the people who are supposed to be flag bearers of these messages do not respect the prerequisites or the principles, do not preach and practice what they preach. And sometimes some people might think it is not worth it confessing in churches. That's just my opinion. Your opinion counts. If you want to book a live show with us, why not put me a message in my inbox so I can organize a session for you. As time goes on, we are going to be organizing podcasts on this channel at least once a week, through which we can talk at least 5 different confessions so that it can be more concrete. Do stay around. We don't want to make our videos so long so that you might not be bored. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share our videos so that different people will learn, so that we can educate our society. My name is Don Franco. Thank you for watching, and I feel much happy sharing this with you. Bye-bye.